not going to work.
It will work, and it will be beautiful. The element of surprise makes for sensational television.
You must have known about this.
I didn't.
It's your show.
I had no idea.
Well, you can take your brilliant, exciting idea and shove it. I'm out of here.
See, you've got to believe me.
Please. All this dissension has no place in my television station.
You? Your station?
He set his station.
Absolutely, yes. As of 12 noon today.
The hostile takeover.
It's a joke. It's got to be.
And you thought working for Miss Colby was tough.
Why did you do it? Well, because the station is a gold mine, of course. Congratulations. It's an honor to work for a man of your reputation, Adam Chandler, CEO.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me, Miss Colby. I'm sure my charming ex-wife will attest to that. Well, the honeymoon is over. I run a tight ship. You mess up, heads roll. Now, what seems to be the problem? And who do I have to fire to make it go away?
Silly argument about today's show, really. It was nothing serious.
You were shrieking at each other.
It was a minor indifference.
I was telling them what they could do with their rotten ambush the guest show.
It's audience feedback, which we welcome.
I'd like to go on record agreeing with my wife.
Really loyal, huh, Tad?
Last thing she needs to do is face Janet Green on camera.
Oh, Janet Green. Oh, well, I get it. I like it, Miss Colby. It's a good idea.
Oh, really, Adam? And how would you feel if you knew that your son was watching your ex-wife claw the eyes out of a convicted murderer on national television? You think that's a good idea?
You shouldn't let the boy watch programs like this.
What a hypocrite. If it's not okay to watch, why do you show it?
All right, I am the station manager, and I say we stick with the format. It has worked before. I would stake my job on it.
I'm not arguing with the numbers. They speak for themselves. But for this show, no, I don't think so.
Well, wait a second, Tad. You can't have two sets of rules. One for your family and the other for the guests on the show. Now, that's hypocrisy.
Well, what about fairness? I mean, who are the other ex-cons, and what about their victims? I mean, if it's not okay to rub my face in Janet's bowl, why is it okay to do it to them?
All right, time out. Final word. I agree with Miss Colby. The show must go on as planned. After all, she is staking her job on it. Now, where's Erica?
Oh, well.
She'll be here.
She in her dressing room?
Erica likes to show up a little late sometimes, keep the crew on their toes, create an air of spontaneity.
She's a diva.
You're telling me. Isn't there a clause in her contract?
Well...
She's back.
Hello, I'm sorry I'm late. Adam. What a treat. Are you the guest on today's show?
No, even better. I'm your new boss.
Adam bought the station.
Are you joking? You're not. Well, that's wonderful. At last, someone who is savvy is in charge. Excuse us. Adam, here is your first order of business. You go over there and you fire that incompetent, ignorant Liza Colby.
Cutting Edge started off as some hip entertainment. Now look at it.
Sick. It's exploitive sleaze. Thanks so much for telling me about Janet.
No problem. Just thank you for not squealing.
Oh, get you fired? I'd never do that. The rest of them.
Well, Tad may not have been behind the Janet deal, but, you know, he had to know the new direction the show was going in today.
Well, never mind that. What about our boss? Is everything they say about the amazing Adam Chandler true? Can't be.
Oh, it's true. He's amazing, all right.
So what are you waiting for? Quick and clean is the best. I mean, just go over there and say to her, you're fired, get out.
Erica, I just bought the station today. I'm not ready to start a bloodbath quite yet.
Oh, great. Give her a chance to get my show canceled before you can her.
Erica, I'm sorry that you and Miss Colby don't get along.
Don't get along. Adam, no. I loathe her. She is a barracuda. Do you know that she's been trying to get rid of me because I took a leave of absence under strict doctor's orders? I mean, that is true, Adam. I am the star, but she treats me like dirt.
Poor Erica. Big bad lies have been picking on you.
Don't you dare make fun of me.
I'm sorry. Erica, every now and then a barracuda can come in handy.
I should have known this. I just should have known that you would take her side. Well, of course you would. Everything you know about television you learned from Brooke English. And not one of you has a clue as to why an audience tunes in.
Erica?
Yes.
Are you okay? Are you all right?
Well, why wouldn't I be?
Well, Dimitri told me that you two had separated. I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
He told you?
Yeah. I hope you two can work it out, but in the meantime, if there's anything I can do for you,
You can get me my notes. Who's going to prep me? Look, we're going to produce a show, aren't we? I mean, we're not just going to stand around and gossip. Jason, who has my notes? And, where is Rudy? Where is Rudy? I need to see someone in makeup right away.
Oh, here are your notes, and Robin's waiting for you downstairs.
Thank you. Okay. What are you doing here? Get out of here. Get out of here right now before I have you arrested.
Invited guest.
All right, I'll call security. I'll have them throw you out.
Won't it make it a little difficult to interview me? Nobody told you? Louis Greco, ex-con, one-on-one with Erica Kane. Maybe we could talk about the other night down on Front Street when you tried to score drugs. Don't wig out, baby. This would be cool. You and me on widescreen TV.
Who invited you?
You look good. Much better than the last time I saw you. When you were strung out, wired to the gills for drugs.
Oh, Erica. Good. I'm glad you met Louis Greco. He's going to be a guest on our show.
Who booked this reptile?
I did. Louis Greco just recently got out of prison about a month ago. I think he's a perfect example of what the system sends back to our community thanks to game time and early release programs.
There are two kinds of justice in this world. One for the rich and one for the rest of us. I mean, the rich commit murder, buy and sell drugs, get away with it. I need an energy boost, a Danish or something.
Oh, please. The green room is up there and to the right.
Oh, I'll see you on camera.
Oh, count me out. No way. I can't do this.
I beg your pardon?
My nerves. I do not have the strength to do this show. I'm leaving.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Sorry.
No, we have a show to do. We have to produce a show today.
Back.
Your back, I'll get you a pillow for your back. I will personally escort you to the makeup
No,
room.
you don't understand, Eliza. I am in pain. I am in deep, wrenching pain, and I don't mean just physical. I also mean emotional.
If you don't do the show today, you're off the show.
Look, I had wanted to keep this private, but I'm having some problems at home. My husband and I have separated, and I'm just not up to this today. I cannot do this today.
We will find a permanent replacement.
You can't do that.
You're fired.
No, you can't fire me. I quit.
What's going on here?
She has pushed me too far this time. Way too far. Nobody appreciates what I do around here anyway. I have worked myself into an early grave for this show. And what do I get for it? I get a kick in the teeth.
You gotta calm
No,
down.
the cutting edge will die without Erica Kane. The ratings will drop, the sponsors will leave, and when each of you comes crawling to me, I will spit in your faces. Do you hear me? Go to hell.
What are your plans now that you fired the star?
We have a standard fallback position.
Not him.
Why not? I'm glib, suave, and charming as hell.
Can't we dig up something fresher?
Fresher. I bring in the numbers. If you don't believe me, just check on the ratings.
Hosting a show in infidelity is one thing. You've had a lot of practice. But crime? You're too lightweight.
Oh, I don't know about that. I've always been able to handle you. I'm sure career criminals should be a walk in the park.
How about Elise Flynn? Or Jody Lee Seagull?
Nobody that hard-hitting is going to pinch hit at the last minute.
Rescheduling isn't in the budget.
Tad is versatile. He's incredibly innovative. He's not afraid of asking the questions that everybody else is, and he's entertaining.
Thank you.
And he's Dixie's husband, which means that he'll have an incredible amount of chemistry with Janet Green. And he knows Jack Montgomery. I think he can do it. He can do it. I know he can do it. Trust me.
I never trust anyone who says trust me. But in this case, since it means so much to both of you, I'll make an exception. It's up to you, sink or swim.
Thank you, Adam.
Good luck.
Listen, I just want to say thank you for backing me up. For believing that I could do the job.
What job? Is it true that Erica walked? You fired her? You're hosting the show?
I am the official backup, honey. You knew that.
Oh, that's really terrific, Ted. So the person who will let Janet paint herself as the victim won't be Erica, it'll be you.
Janet's not going to get away with painting herself as a victim.
Oh, really? You intend to muzzle her? Well, I hope so, because that's the only way you're going to keep me from calling her a bloodthirsty killer. But you know what, honey? Don't worry. I don't intend to give you the chance.
Dixie, come.
WRCW. No, now. Don't waste time. I have a surprise for you. The opportunity of a lifetime.
Mr. Greeko, do you have any questions about the show or the questions that the host will be asking you?
Ask me anything. Louis Greco doesn't lie.
You know her?
Do I know her? We had a hot thing going till she went loco. Called me a drug dealer. Threw me in prison.
She's the one who got you busted?
Yeah, she's the one.
Well, do you mind sharing a stage with her?
Well, like I said, anything goes. But if I was you, I wouldn't tell her. I'd let it be a little surprise.
I love surprises. So does our audience. Greco, do you have any questions? Any questions that the host might be asking you?
Ask me anything. Louis Greco doesn't lie.
Do you know her?
Oh, we had something hot going till she went loco. Called me a drug dealer, sent me to prison.
She's the one who got you busted.
Yeah, she's the one.
Would you mind terribly sharing the stage with her?
Well, like I said, anything goes. But if I was you, I wouldn't tell her. I'd let it be a little surprise.
I love surprises. So does our audience. My private office is this way. Maybe you can lay low until showtime. Down this hall, on the right, first door on your left. So important to back up now. Hi, Janet.
Oh, hi.
Mr. Riley. Welcome to the cutting edge. Don't be nervous. The camera doesn't lie. You are televised proof that people can and do change. You need coffee, something to drink, anything to eat. Please help yourself. And good luck.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hello, everyone.
Liza, have you met my buddy the barrister, Jack Montgomery?
Well, I think that I would have remembered if I had.
Oh, I like that.
Liza Colby, WRCW's new manager, guiding light, and all-around troubleshoot.
That's a hell of a resume.
Well, I don't know about guiding light.
Have you met Julia Santos?
No, I haven't had the pleasure. It's great to meet you.
You too.
It's been great. Just ran a feature profile about Julia for Tempo.
Yes, our Julia here takes a hard line when it comes to victims' rights.
As a matter of fact, she just helped put away a guy for dealing drugs to kids.
Yeah, and thanks to our revolving system of justice, he's back out on the streets.
You have something to say about that?
That's why I'm here.
Great. You are going to be a terrific addition to our expert panel.
And as it turns out, Erica won't be hosting the show today. I will be, so I promise you there'll be no humiliating questions, okay? No sucker punches, no low blows, just good, clean, provocative Q&A.
You and Julia hook up?
We ran with the same crowd. The night we met, that little gal wrapped herself around me and held on tight. We got it on for a while, but it went stale. I tried to cut loose, and then she went crazy.
Crazy?
Jealous. Hot-tempered. She started calling me all the time on the phone, showing up at my place of business, making scenes.
So you're saying that Julia stalked you?
Everywhere I went, there she was. Yeah. One time last summer, I was entertaining a lady friend, right? Miss Santos was hiding in the closet playing I Spy.
Did you call the police?
Well, I thought I could handle it. Big mistake. Big mistake. She, no, really, she said she'd get even with me.
Uh-huh.
Then she trumped up these bogus drug
So
charges.
you're saying that she lied? Under oath? That her testimony was of a woman scorned for
She
it?
did exactly what she said she would. Yeah. Made me pay through the nose. And I'm still paying. I mean, just today, she showed up at my job to make a big hassle. Oh, yeah. That is one wacky ride.
Colby, this alleged list of next week's... Who are you?
Name's Louis Greeko.
Mr. Greeko. He claims that he was falsely imprisoned on drug charges based on the testimony of Julia Santos. He has agreed to appear on today's show to present his side of the story.
I assume Miss Santos would be allotted equal time.
Well, she's being interviewed by Tad before Mr. Greeko would go on.
With or without Julia's knowledge?
Without.
Have you told your producer?
Well, there's so many late-breaking things, I figured I would tell Tad before we rolled tape.
When you do, I want to be there.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Are you here to watch a taping?
No, actually, I'm guesting on the cutting edge. Victims' rights versus the rights of reformed wrongdoers.
You think you'll find a middle ground?
I hope so.
Well, good luck. Have either of you seen Adam?
He was milling around here backstage somewhere.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Hey, by the way, did Adam ever find someone to paint that portrait?
I'm sorry?
Well, he came by the cabin to see Pierce about painting a portrait of someone special.
Really?
I'm sorry. Are you the someone special? I didn't mean to ruin the surprise.
Oh, no. On the contrary. Forewarned is forearmed.
I knew it. There was no portrait. Adam was strictly on a fishing expedition.
So, not more showtime. You ready?
Where's Erica?
Well, it looks like I'm going to be slipping into her size 3s for the day.
You're going to ask questions?
Yeah, that's not a problem.
I guess not. Unless Dixie...
Dixie declined her offer to appear, so it looks like you're going to be all alone.
I'm going to be all alone.
Hey. I'm here. Just do like Miss Colby told you. Just be yourself. Show those people out there who the real you is, okay? Janet, I know. The woman I am.
Places, everybody!
The woman who was?
I'll call it for you. Good luck.
Okay. I mean, okay, I haven't got a choice. We go with Greeko, but I'm going to be sitting right there. If he steps out of line, I'm going to be all over him like a cheap suit.
I'll tell Greeko to stand by.
We happy?
I've been happy. I saw your interview with Janet Green. It was competent, but hardly scintillating. This next segment promises to be an instant classic if you don't muck it up.
Your confidence is inspiring.
Something had better inspire you because your future with this station will be determined in the next 20 minutes.
So, are we feeling up to it?
Yeah?
Places, everybody! And we're back from commercial in 5, 4, 3, 2... Welcome back. Cutting Edge. Today with us we have the distinguished Pine Valley attorney Jackson Montgomery and his client, Julia Santos. Welcome.
Thank you.
Jackson, we'll start with you. In terms of victims' rights, early parole for prisoners, is it a no-win situation across the board?
Well, speaking as an attorney, this revolving door system of justice is extremely frustrating. I mean, literally a drug dealer can be busted on the street, booked, processed, pay his bail, and be back out on the street selling dope within 8 hours. It's ridiculous.
And Julia, what about you? I mean, your testimony helped put away a drug dealer. He qualified for early release. He's back out on the street. Now, how do you feel?
Angry? I mean, we're not talking about somebody who forgot to pay a parking ticket or cheated on his income tax. Talking about a monster that sells drugs to children. And this person is not the only reason why they should be in prison. This drug dealer is also a rapist. I know because he raped me.
We had no idea. Are you okay talking about this?
That's why I'm here. I want people to know what sort of slime slips through the cracks of our criminal justice system.
Well, did you press charges?
No, not time.
Well, why not?
I wanted to forget the rape ever happened until Louis creeped his way back into my life and made it very clear that he wanted to pick up where it left off.
Now, Jack, is it too late for Julie to press charges?
Well, technically, no. Since this is considered a violent felony, there is no statute of limitations on prosecution. However, our current DA seems to feel we have no case because there was no physical exam, because there were no witnesses. As I say, he feels we have no case.
You must be incredibly frustrated.
Well, if I can't be heard in court, at least I can be heard here. And maybe there is another woman out there who has been hurt by this man. Maybe she would come forward. I'm willing to fight this head on because I'm not Louis Greco's victim anymore.
Well, I'm feeling a little used myself. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of fairness, here to answer Julie's accusation is none other than the accused, Louis Greco.
Pleasure to be here, Tad. Julia, how come you're telling all those good people out there such nasty lies about me?
What the hell is going on here? This is outrageous. This is nothing more than televised harassment, Dad. Come on, let's go.
Okay, Jack. I'm not afraid of Louis. Besides, this is a perfect opportunity for everybody to see just exactly what he is. A disgusting, perverted,
Now, why don't you just tell the whole truth and nothing but? I mean, you're leaving out the good part. We were in love. That's true. It's true. We had something real going, something exciting and special, but sometimes love isn't enough. She wanted to own me, and I just couldn't, I didn't want to settle down.
That's a lie.
I broke it off with you and started seeing another lady. You went ballistic. She swore she'd get even. This is her idea of sweet revenge. But
You are a liar. I was living with my fiancé on Front Street. I had met you exactly once when you forced your way into my apartment and you raped me.
no, I raped you. Do you always send flowers to your rapist? Keep calling him on the phone? I mean, come clean, Jay. I couldn't love you the way you wanted me to love you. That's my big crime.
I don't need a TV show to make me happy. I can't imagine why you would think I would want a renewed career as a broadcast journalist.
You have the poise of Diane Sawyer, Barbara Waller's natural curiosity, a brain to rival Cokie Roberts. Brooke, you're a natural.
I'm also a natural magazine editor and a shelter director and a mother and a lover. I have a lot on my plate right now.
I thought you'd be pleased.
You know what? It's the thought that counts. You've had a lot of very nice ideas these days. What does I hear about your commissioning a portrait?
How did you find out about that?
Janet Green told me. I think that's so great that you want to hire Pierce. Support local artists.
Well, yeah.
Your sneaks, that curmudgeonly facade beats the heart of a true philanthropist. We'll see you at home.
The idea that you are the wronged party here is absolutely ludicrous. You are a career criminal. In fact, the only love affair that you had with Miss Santos was the one in your perverted imagination.
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, so concerned about the innocent victim, so caring, so considerate.
That's right.
Oh, so how many career criminals have you...
I have never, ever defended somebody that I thought was guilty, Greco.
Oh, that's a big upfront fee, right?
I don't care if the richest faces. I wouldn't walk across the street.
You big talkers are all alike. Out to my night when we met, I remembered how you looked, what you wore. tight little red dress, hooker dress, you came on to me.
You raped me. You threw me down on the floor, you held me down, and you raped me.
No, you made it with me because you wanted me bad. The reason why you're crying rape now is because you got pregnant with my kid and needed a reason to get rid of it.
No, wait.